Oh, the Dallas 9.
Yeah, the Dallas Silver 9.
You say Dallas Silver 9.
That's why I call it, man. You feel me? Because I feel like y'all as a whole, I had read up on it, you know, before I had a chance to come see you personally, man. I see y'all was out there for the right causes, you know, for, you know, all the way from I'm gonna go further than that to the point of even, you know, when, you know, the stock that even started at PV to, you know, points now to George Floyd's to, you know, Breonna Taylor's and so forth on. Like, I feel like you even taking a stand and, you know, being for the cause was more than enough. Like, did you ever think you would make it in the news for that?
Oh, hell no. I think that was probably one of my first times being in the news for real. Like, you gonna try that? Yeah, shit, man, like, shit, bro, like, my mindset was really going out there and going home just to keep it 100, but, like, I ain't even just, I ain't want to go to jail or nothing like that. I want to go home, but just to be honest, bro, I didn't even want to be out there, like, you know, at that time, like, I wasn't a protester, like, I would protest, but, like, in different, you know, fashions, you know what I'm saying, like, I wouldn't necessarily go to the street and raw hold signs and stuff, but you know, I had somebody who peer pressured me to go in that day, and then, you know, even while I was out there, you know, I could have left, but I stayed there. I stayed down because I was like, you know, somebody got to do something. You know, the situation with Botham Jean, we was also out there for O'Shae Terry. A lot less people know about him. His wasn't publicized like Botham Jean was, but he got killed by Arlington Police Department. You feel me? Yeah, so that's why we was at Cowboy Stadium, even though the Botham Jean death happened in Dallas. So people was wondering why was I at Cowboy Stadium? Because we was out there for Botham and O'Shae Terry, whose deaths happened, you know, apart, very close to each other. So, but yeah, so like I said, like, I didn't normally protest in that fashion. I wasn't really with that. I didn't agree to it. But by the time I got out there, I was like, well, shit, man, we gotta do something. I didn't know what to do. This was the opportunity to at least, you know, vent or voice my frustration with, you know, with what the police be doing to us or was doing to us at that time. And but yeah, so shit, you know, like I said, I wasn't even initially woke up. I didn't think I was gonna protest, nothing. I was really trying to talk my way out of it. But, you know, like I said, I did something I normally wouldn't have done. Even, like, it was white people there too. Like, at that time, like, bro, like, I was super against anything with white people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Super duper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know, like, you know, I ran for office before, you know what I'm saying? That process kind of opened me up. Just, you know, open my mind up to different things. But, you know, but at that particular time, that was before all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I was really against that. I was like, bro, it's white people here participate. I'm not trying to be seen with them. But, you know, I was able to step outside of my own, you know, comfort zone. And then me doing that, I was a part of something that spread a lot of awareness to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Even my sister, like, she was living in Sacramento, California at the time. She ain't know about Botham Jean. You know what I'm saying? And all she knew was shit, I was in jail, you know what I'm saying? So even her and my own family, they learned through me being in jail of who Botham Jean was. You know what I'm saying?
And I would like to say, man, like, you kind of jumped into my next question, but we definitely got to speak, how did you even go about running? Like, that's something I feel like a lot of people that come from, you know, maybe some of the same surroundings and backgrounds we come from, that might not just be the necessary thing that they might want to pick up and do. Right. Might want to be a basketball player or, of course, the quote-unquote rapper. Everybody rap or want to do media. Everybody want to do what the next man do. Right. So everything I honestly heard and all the avenues you took in, like, it's definitely different and outside the box. Right. But how did, like, what made you want to, you know, say, hey, I'm finna run?
Well, that's a good question. What do you think about this subject?
Honestly, pretty good.
You straight?
Yeah, without it being
that shit far.
Now, I already.
Without it being any weed,
I already.
This is far.
Trap blend.
I feel the calming.
You feel the calm?
Yeah, it's like it's light, but it's like you feel it and the sensation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Cause I was nervous for this interview. I ain't gonna lie. So right after that, I was.
Yeah, it's natural in CBD, so I mean that's vegan.
straight up vegan than the motherfucker.
Vegan lifestyle.
And them swishers don't be vegan because they be having that pork that they glue the swishers to, you know what I'm saying?
Tight.
Pork,
Cause gelatin is.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, my bad. Back to your question. Shit. Basically, bro, like, to be honest, bro, like, somebody actually pushed me to run. Like, you know, at that time, like, I was a part of those people who was like, nah, voting don't matter, voting, that shit don't matter, it's rigged, all that, and your vote don't count. And I kind of like, through learning, through my partner pushing me, Yafeo Balagoon, you understand me, my brother Yafeo, he, you know, he basically seen something in me, I guess I ain't seen myself, you know what I'm saying, at the time. And like, shit, he just kept pushing me to do it, and I was like, shit, fuck it. I was asking him really like, man, you think I can still do my music? Oh, yeah, you can do this. I'm trying to find ways to cop out, but anyway, I said, fuck it, you know what I'm saying, I'm down, let's do it, let's run it. And through the process, like, I kept seeing, like, it made me observe my surroundings and my community, and started making me ask different questions that I wasn't thinking about, like, well, who's responsible for the things that happen in my neighborhood? Who is, whose responsibility, who am I supposed to keep accountable for the things that go on in my neighborhood? And basically, I started looking at the conditions of my neighborhood. I was like, damn, you know what? Shit ain't supposed to look like this. Just because we live in Oak Cliff or the Grove or whatever part, wherever we live, it don't gotta look like that. And then a lot of the times it's because the representative over that area ain't doing what they need to do, you know what I'm saying? They lining their pockets, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, man, the conditions of my community, the lack that my people experience, and you know, the lack of leadership in my community is what inspired me and made me continue to want to continue to run and continue to you know, stay in the streets even after I lost my election, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I lost my election, but I was the youngest brother in the city. I'm talking about goddamn me to run 2019. You understand me, Devontae D. Peters, #1 on the ballot, #1 in the streets, and I'm #1 in your heart. I'm talking about I'm finna jump out there again for my second year.